Good day, y'all. I want to just jump right on here briefly, and I might do one or two more videos after this, but I wanted to talk to you about the attack. And I told you that the attack will come, and it comes in different ways. So, it came to me, while I was sleeping, like I really didn't have a good dream. And then when I woke up, I was my mind is like, be mad with the Lord and different things like that. But I stayed strong. Nope, I didn't do that. I didn't do that at all. I just, as soon as I woke up, I got on my knees. I said, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for this day. And thank you for starting me on my way. And that was it. I also was going to do a video about, me cutting the grass. I struggled a little bit just with to see the simple things. Sometimes I tell people, I was just telling a cousin of mine, it's the simple things that I struggle with. It ain't the big gigantic thing. The smallest of things could give you a struggle, but the point of it is just stay in the fight. I had to figure out what was wrong with the lawnmower. I had to I walk you through a process because I was going to do, how you want to do one of those videos just for like likes and subscribers and stuff like that. I didn't want to do that with y'all. I wanted to do the original, but I didn't get a chance to do that because I had to cut the grass and that was on my mind. So, basically I put some gas in a lawnmower and I put some it's sort of like a dry gas, but I use some other type of fuel to put in there as well. And it gave me a rough time at first. A couple of start, you know how you pull this, but eventually it did start up. And it cut off a couple times, but it started back up and I was able to do, what I had to do and cut the grass. So more than likely, I'm gonna do the backyard because maybe like a few days or maybe even like a week, depending upon how the weather is. I'm gonna have to cut that again, and I'll do some videos on that, and the Lord will bless those videos because I gotta see, of course, how it's gonna start up. So you might get a preview of that. So I just wanted to take a few moments to share that with you. As always, if you like what you see, click the subscribe button and do the watch time. Watch the videos, give me some more watch time, and it's going up, y'all. So it's going up, and that's all I need right there. I need you. I need that one subscriber. He said, you know what? I'm gonna help my man out. I'm gonna click that subscribe button for him. Because he really doing his thing. He really sharing the gospel and stuff like that, and he ain't playing around with it. Because I'm not playing around with it. I'm trying to share the gospel to as many people as I can. And it don't have to be no big stage. I don't need no, big gigantic stage, mega church, things like that. However, the Lord bless me, it's fine. But my point is, I can get on here. I like it like this. I can get on here and share the word and read, and okay, we got the word in, and I heard it today, and I'm talking about how y'all thinking now I can go to work or take care of the kids or do what I have to do, and it doesn't take me long. Or you might be in the kitchen, women, you might be in the kitchen cooking for your spouse, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna listen to this while I'm cooking, things like that. Stuff like that is what I think about. Like, I'm thinking to myself, how can I, touch everybody just to kind of get in tune to what we're supposed to be in tune to. Not all this chaos and revenge, and the pranks and stuff are good, but I've seen a lot of really good ones where they come up with creative ways to do something that's blessed and educational and correct. They don't have to, mess with nobody or things like that. And those are the type that I like. And I do like some of the other ones too, but mainly if you ever were to ask me or I had to give encouragement about what prank to do or anything like that, I would say do something that's creative, that you don't have to mess with nobody, you don't have to harm with nobody. That's what I like about my videos. Some of them are really creative, and I don't have to really mess with nobody in the videos. I'm just giving you a lot of healthy advice, food for thought. Put in your thinking cap, put that light bulb, on top of your head, and that's how you thinking, like they do in the cartoons and stuff like that. So I appreciate you taking the time out to view this. And just as a reminder, you want to help me out, you say, you know what, I really, really want to help this man out. I don't know what's going on in my life. I need more motivation. I do all that. I do all that. Go ahead, click that subscribe button. I do other type of works and services too, depending upon the situation. But I could help you out with certain things too. And this ain't some people trying to this is a come on, this is a this is a that. No, that's not what this is about. Uh, let me give you an example. Every once in a while, I help people out, like do their dishes, things like that. I done cut people grass before. I done help people move furniture before. I done help people fix their car, fix their tires before. And it's not a whole bunch of people that I done did that for, but it's been a good amount. He said, well, I never seen you, like do anything like that or change a tire or, look at somebody's car on, on the inside, lift the hood up and things like that. You might not have because, it's not all the time. But at the same time, I done been riding and went to put some fuel in the car. And I seen the lady, and I'm trying to kind of figure out what's wrong. Can you help me? Yeah, what's going on? My tire is flat. All right, so we gotta see if she got a flat tire. And some people know about the thing. Some people know about if they got flat tires or spare tires or things like that. Some people don't. They don't know nothing. They don't want to know nothing. It's just a car, machine to them, stuff like that. So little stuff like that I can definitely do. So you may see me. Hey, it's a lot of ways that people have helped me out because we help each other. That's how we supposed to do. We stick together. We help each other out. Something wrong. A lot of times I help people. Somebody call me, hey man, help me. Do so and so and so and so, and then they'll give me a little something. Here, 10, $20. Change this tire. Here's $30. Here's something like that. Whatever they feel like, give me something like that they know it'll help out. I know that I help them out. And sometimes you just be that person. Just stick around with that person. Look, ain't nobody out here, man. Hey, could you come out here and kind of look out for me? Yeah, I got you. I got your back. So that's the type of person I am. I'm just putting it out there. Some people different. They mind their business and they ain't involved in a whole lot of stuff, and that's fine too. We all different people. That do different things. So just thought I'd throw that out there. Get yourself thinking about it. You say, man, I'm listening to this, and he doing things. I already know what's gonna happen. Y'all gonna wait till I really, really, blow up, and then people say, oh, he doing this, he doing that. I really, you gonna wait till I get a big and get what I mean is get like a lot of views and get like a lot of subscribers and be doing, different things, and now you want to say, oh, well, let's, do this. And then I already might be even busier to, trying to do the videos and get views and things like that. So, before that happens, not to say I ain't gonna have, time, but the more I'm doing, the busier I am, the less time I have. You might say, hey, yeah, I'm gonna get him to help me to do, this, that, and third. Drop a comment. Hey, you might say, hey, I'm a little older. I just need somebody to come around. I already got all the tools and everything like that. I just need somebody to come around and use my lawnmower and hit the front lawn because you might already have all them tools and stuff. So I'm just using your lawnmower to do stuff. Like one time I was just using the guy's power tools and just cutting the back of the yard. And the funny thing about that is that it wasn't even like what I thought I was going to be doing. I thought I was going to be doing something else. I was coming over actually, I was outside, and I was kind of looking for some, mechanical work. So, once that happened, then, that's the type of work I'm looking for. But I'm just yelling out, work, work, work. And, he said, what kind of work? I said, well, what's up? And then that's how I started. So, I like stuff like that, freelance stuff like that. I'm also pretty good with computers for certain things, not everything for certain things, but I'm still learning even more. The more I study it, the more that I'm learning. But some people don't even know the basics of little stuff like that. Some people have a hard time. You know how you got a hard time shutting it on, different things like that. You get a machine or something like that, or let me give you an example. Some people will get like a game system and know exactly what to do. Other people get it, they don't know what the heck to do. So little things like that. So I figured I'd take a little moment and share with you. I appreciate your time. I'm looking at this next chapter that's why I'm kind of like this. I'm looking at this next chapter that, I kind of want to just go over in the next video with you. But it's a lot in that chapter. It's a lot of verses, so we'll see. Well, thank you so much. You have a blessed day. Peace and blessings to you. And I'll know that I'll hear from you soon. See you soon. And God bless you. Many, many times. I'll say it again. If you didn't hear it today, you're a great person. If you need to hear it, if you need to be picked up, look, just keep going like I did and that I'm continuing to do. Keep going. Don't worry about too much. Don't stress a lot. Stay in your prayers, stay in your word. Peace and blessings. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel. You have a blessed day.